Alright, hey guys, what's up today? So, I'm back with another video and I'm going to be discussing the Division release. So basically what I'm going to discuss is what we can expect in the full game release, and I'm also going to give my little bits and pieces of what I enjoyed in the Division beta, so let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I really enjoyed about the beta was the loot in the beta. I felt like every time you got some new loot, you were always excited, and it was always fun when you got to your extraction point and you got your reward for doing that. And that goes into my next thing I really liked about it was the Dark Zone. The Dark Zone was unbelievable. I felt like it played very smooth. For it being the beta, I had maybe one or two just big FPS spikes, and then it felt pretty smooth all around. Um, and then everything kind of follows together with this topic. So when I'm in the Dark Zone, I feel like it's very crucial that you play with people or you find a group to play with, because if you just go solo, there's chances are you're probably not going to live for that long, because people sneak up on you and kill you just like that. And then goes into what I was just saying was the extraction zones. That is a very fun thing that they added in. Um, I feel like that keeps everybody on the move. It just doesn't make the game boring, whereas you're just running around not doing anything. I feel like there's always something happening. And the next thing I want to discuss is the guns. I really liked a lot of the guns in the game. Um, it's always fun when you get to find a new gun, but most of the game I just played with the default guns, and then, from on there I found a few more guns that I really liked. Um, I wasn't a really big fan of the sniper though. I just had a harder time aiming with the sniper, but I was a very big fan of the shotgun, and a lot of the people I play with, they use the shotgun or just the default weapons. And then my last thing about the beta was, let's see, it's rogue players. Um, Definitely when the game fully releases, rogue players will be a bigger problem, because a lot more people will have the game than just the beta. And you're going to get those usual people that just want to go out there online and just start killing everybody, but you're just going to have to deal with that. As so you have groups, and there's a person causing problems. Just, it's so much easier killing that rogue player with a group, as if you go in there solo and he's already rogued, so he's already ready to kill you. Chances are you're going to kill him with a group, and you're going to get killed if you're just by yourself. The last thing I'm going to discuss is what we can expect once the game releases. And the game actually releases on March 8th, so we don't have that long away. And 2 days ago, the developers of the game actually put out a list that told us a couple things that are going to be in the full game. And I took a few things from that list, and I'm going to talk about them today. So the first thing that I took from that list is, instead of like in the beta, you started at level 4, you're going to actually be starting at level 1. So you're going to have to work your way up more and more now, instead of getting that head start at level 4. And so the next thing I'm going to talk about is, in the beta, you basically could only get your best gear in the Dark Zone, but now they said that you can actually get that best in slot gear by earning it from doing missions and different things. So now you don't actually have to be in the Dark Zone to get some of that purple gear and different things like that. And that leads me into my next thing. The Dark Zone vendors, you could buy purple guns and different things from them, high level guns, but now they said that it's going to be harder to get those guns, because you're going to have to be a higher level to actually be able to purchase and get those things from the vendors. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing. And only two more things I have is for the console versions. I don't really like console, but I mean, I still play it sometimes. This definitely will be a game I will not be picking up for console because I just feel like nothing can beat it for PC basically. But for all the console players out there, you are going to be able to actually change lighting in the settings to if you want to have better performance for FPS, or you can keep that and basically have the better looks instead of performance. But I thought that was pretty cool because I've actually never seen that in a console game before. And let's see, the last thing I have is let me check. Oh, that's the last thing I want to talk about was there's actually a new menu UI. So the menu appearance will be different because they're changing the UI just because of little bugs and things during the beta. So yeah, so basically that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you guys later. The last thing I'm going to discuss is what we can expect once the game releases, and the game actually releases on March 8th, so we don't have that long away.